This video will feature a gameplay critique, with commentary mixed in at key moments. One of my viewers, DataXL1, will be playing as a survivor. As they progress through the match, I'll be awarding keys for exceptional moments. I see you're running Spine Chill. A patrician choice, my friend. With that, you'll be able to see surprise attacks coming from a mile away. Yeah, I don't think this is the best hiding spot. So much for my surprise attack comment earlier. It wasn't entirely your fault, but you could have played it better. The part that wasn't your fault was the fact that the Wraith was using his clapper add-on, which makes it far easier to sneak up on survivors. However, not even Spine Chill can save you if you pick a bad hiding spot. Instead of hiding here, where the killer could have approached from the ramp or from the right and surprised you, you should have walked to the far end of the pier. The killer then would have only had one direction to approach from, and you would have had plenty of time to run away. Looks like the head start Lithe gave you, combined with the threat of being looped at the killer shack, was enough to drive the Wraith away. Now if I were you, I'd put Plunder's Instinct to good use, and loot the chest in the basement for a medkit. Yeah, that chest was too close to a generator. I told you, the basement chest would have been a better play. Why are you running this way? There are no pallets or windows over here. If that Wraith decided to chase you, he could have easily downed you. Did you not know you could vault that log? You could have made some more distance on him. Okay, you got destroyed here, but it's pretty clear why it happened. So there were two reasons why this chase ended so quickly. Reason number one, you kept running around the same structure instead of moving to a new area once you realized there weren't any pallets or windows here. Reason number two, you hesitated right here when you really didn't need to. If the killer were going to backpedal, you would have been able to see him through the windows. You don't really need to walk here. The killer hooked your teammate across the map. That extra time you spent walking could be the difference between healing completely or being interrupted. Alright, you're healed up. Let's see what you do now. I see. More walking, huh? I guess this would be appropriate. Alright, this chest might be a good choice. Are you actually running? I'm so happy. Alright, I think you're taking this immersion thing a little too far. There are times to be stealthy and there are times not to be, and this is not one of those times. I mean, Spine Chill isn't lit, you can't see the killer or his cloak shimmer, You don't hear the tear radius, although yes, he could be cloaked, but the most likely scenario here is that the killer is long gone from the hook. So you really don't need to be walking. You know what I think? I think you're too scared of the killer. It's not healthy. You really don't need to be. Wraith is one of the easiest killers to loop, you know? You just got a message, I wonder who it's from. Oh, it's a letter from our friend. Maybe you should listen. If you look to your left, thanks to Kindred, you'll see a survivor already planning on saving Jake. You should delegate that responsibility and repair a generator instead. And judging by how timid your playstyle is, I think being the team's mechanic would be the perfect role for you. Now, what did that accomplish? You didn't save Jake, you got injured, and you wasted valuable generator time. Thankfully, one of your teammates used your misplay as a distraction and managed to save Jake, but at what cost? It took your whole team getting injured to save one player. Well, let's see what you do now. So I'm not sure what you're doing here, but it looks like you're wasting time. Just using a little situational awareness, it should be obvious the killer is chasing another survivor, and there you go, he was. So during that time, you should have been repairing a generator or healing yourself, because the killer can only chase one survivor at a time. So if you know the killer is busy with someone else, you don't have to act like he's always looking for you. It's a little late now since Spine Chill's flashing, but it might have been a good idea to heal before repairing a generator. Injured survivors like you are easy pickings for the Wraith. You could definitely have looped around that at least once. That was totally wrong. You could have delayed that power throw if you kept running around the barrels. You don't just wait for the killer to catch up to you. Well, this looks familiar. Kinda looks like you made the same mistake from earlier, huh? However, if you had a little more situational awareness, you might have remembered this palette existed. If I were you, I would have let them heal me. You had two teammates to body block for you, and it didn't look like the killer knew exactly where you were. You're lucky the other fangs split up, otherwise he'd still be chasing you. Marvelous use of your time. Really. This is just a hunch, but I don't think no one escapes death is going to be an issue for you this game. Look at how you startled Jake. He was so surprised by how much you walked that he missed his skill check. Wow, I feel like this is the first time you're getting something done this whole game. That might be useful. I'm beginning to think you don't care about winning, and that you're just in this for the blood points. But maybe that's what it's always been about. Maybe I shouldn't be so serious. Well, it's obvious you aren't getting your generators done, but maybe you can find the hatch. Once your teammate dies, of course. Oh no, you're going for a save and you're gonna walk all the way there? Well, might as well put on some music. I was so sure Jake was gonna die by the time he got here. Oh well, now let's see if you can save him. So much for saving Jake. Let's see if you can save yourself. Wait, this chase couldn't possibly end the same way. Wow, died in the same place, for the same reason, 3 times in a row. Your gameplay is a shining example of what not to do. So much so that I'm going to award you the first ever Broken Key for your exceptionally bad moments. And that's a wrap for this match. I think Data XL1 understands the very basics of the game, but could definitely improve in a lot of areas. They had this fear of cardiovascular exercise during the game that I didn't quite understand, and they also didn't seem to know how to loop the killer. They showed a lack of game sense and situational awareness, which resulted in the first ever Broken Key being awarded to a player for exceptionally bad moments. But if you're watching this, don't take it personally. You can always improve. And that's the end of this gameplay critique. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for future content.